Today's 12th Film Festival for 12 years since 2011. I'm really excited about all these films. We have over 50 films that we've done in the past. We've won 21 international awards the kids have done. The Telly's Communications. So it's really, really exciting next time. I'll let you talk to somebody else. Thank you.
So, what is your name?
Molly Mornowek.
And are you a senior?
Yes, I am.
Yes, congratulations. What film will you be in today?
Who is Taylor Anderson?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so who do you play? And who's Taylor Anderson?
Peyton Carter.
Okay. What is your favorite memory from filming?
I loved filming the scene with Max. He's a very fun scene partner. It was fun, funny. Olivia's a great director. I had an awesome time doing the film in the library.
What challenges would you say you guys have faced during this filming?
I think memorizing my monologue. But once I got it down, it was so much fun to perform.
Amazing. Okay, for the last question, I want to know what has been your favorite line? What's a favorite line to tell me right now?
Favorite line.
If
My
you
favorite.
remember.
Yes, let me. I loved when I was talking about Brad Mann. You'll see who that is in the film.
Yay! Thank you so much for this interview.
Of course.
And here we are, Wayland High School Film Festival with Molly Mornowek, and super excited. He's going to be in a film. He's going to be super amazing. So thank you so much. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Aiden O'Hara.
Oh my gosh, are you in a film?
I'm an extra in a few of them. I play Ricky.
Okay. So what's your main role in this?
Well, I'm one of the two teachers involved, Mr. Mullane and I. I teach honors dramatic arts, and he teaches the script to screen class.
And what are you most looking forward to for tonight?
Oh, I can't wait to see the films. It's really exciting to see all of the HDA students on screen, and I'm always curious to see how it turns out.
Amazing. Thank you for coming in. But we're at Wayland High School Film Festival, and I'm here with.
My name is Brennan Davies.
And are you a senior, Brennan?
Yes, I am.
Let's go! All right, congratulations.
Thank
Are
you.
In a film.
I am in the competition, and I am the producer for the ventriloquist stand.
Ooh, super exciting. Okay. Do you have a favorite film?
I do not at the moment. I have not seen them, so once I see them, I can maybe make a decision.
Okay. And I want to ask you, what has been a challenge during the filming?
I think just scheduling all the film shoots and being able to do that. We don't have a lot of time during class.
And what is a really memorable moment?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess, the ability to film anywhere and you'll get to see some really cool scenes throughout the movies. Yeah.
And I ask you, what kind of preparation did you do for your
For my
Your
character.
characters.
Yeah, so for my character in, my character in the competition is very similar to how I usually am, so I think that was pretty easy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
See you soon. What is your name?
Mars Marabella.
Are you a senior, Mars?
Yes, I am.
Woo! Okay, so am I, so that's fun and exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What film or films are you in this evening?
I am in Ventriloquist Hand and the competition.
Okay, so can you tell me who you play?
In the competition, I am a teacher, and in Ventriloquist Hand, I play Oz.
I want to ask you, what is something your character has taught you?
Well, playing the character of Oz has taught me a lot about puppetry in general, but Oz himself has, I guess, taught me a lot about what not to do, just in life,
Alright.
which will be seen in the movie.
That sounds really funny. All right. Can you tell us your favorite line
Oh, my favorite line.
of yours?
Gosh. There's so many. I can't think of anything, and I'm completely blanking. My brain is going.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure that in like 30 minutes I'm gonna think of something and be
You'll have to
like,
let me
dang
know.
it.
You'll have to let me know. What kind of preparation did you do for your characters?
I kind of brushed up on puppetry in general because it's more than just like opening and closing the mouth. Is you have to sync it up with everything. You have to sync it up with every word. You have to do the arm movements and everything as well. So I just kind of watched some videos on puppetry and all of that.
Thank you so much for listening. So nice seeing you. Nice to see you there. At the Wayland High School Movie Festival. I'm with
Max Markari. Hello.
Max. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior here at Wayland High School.
All right. I have a couple questions for you, Max.
I have a couple answers.
What movies are you in?
I am in The Ventriloquist's Hand and the movies, which is Who is Taylor Anderson?
Okay, awesome. Can you tell me what kind of preparation did you do for your character?
Yes, well, for my role of Quinn Quigley in Who is Taylor Anderson, I watched a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and kind of inherited my inner Jake Peralta. And for The Ventriloquist's Hand, for the puppeteering, I watched a lot of Muppets. You know, I really did some curls in the mirror and kind of talked to myself. You know, they say that you never kind of. They say that the characters always come in, but mine never leaves.
That's intriguing. Okay. What has been a challenge during filming?
Well, some challenges were definitely time frames. You know, coming out of this program, I believe that in the future, I think that the time frame is a little small, and I think it just requires so much dedication, which we brought to the table and really made it happen this year. Last year was a little bit of a tighter time frame, so it was a little bit more difficult, less efficiency. But today, this year, we really stuck out and we got it done.
That's really great. Okay. I have a question for you. Can you tell me your favorite line?
Let's see here. Sorry, there's so many good ones out there, you know? From one of my characters, or?
Yes.
I gotta say,
That's hard.
$50,000.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much
Thank you.
for this interview. See you out there. Okay. I'm here with
Brendan Hines.
Brendan. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Exciting. So, can you tell me what kind of films are you in?
I directed a puppet crime drama, and then I was in that. And I produced Ulysses' film, but he's not here tonight, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
Can you tell me what has been a challenge during filming?
I think puppets were a pretty big challenge, especially since you have to hide the person using them, which, especially in like a school setting where it's not tailor-built to hide a person, it's kind of hard to like keep them out of frame. So there's probably a point or two where you can see a hand, but that was definitely the hardest part.
I don't think anyone will notice. I think
Hopefully
you're
not.
safe. What kind of preparation did you do for your character for filming?
I already watch a lot of movies as is, but I kind of watched more. I watched like Jim Henson, Dark Crystal, Muppet stuff, and then I also watched Godfather, the first half of Goodfellas, and I watched the trailer for The Departed, which should hopefully do me all right, I think, in the like crime aspect. And I watched The Town last night, so.
Well, we'll be seeing a lot of crime and drama tonight then?
Yeah, there's some crime, there's some drama, there's some romance, there's a little bit of betrayal. Oh yeah, got everything.
Sounds really exciting. Okay, last question. What's your favorite memory do you have?
Probably when we shot all 4 puppets in one scene. There were like early on when I was writing, I really wanted a scene with just puppets, and we made that happen in the weight room, which was pretty funny because Coach P was doing a class, so there's a bunch of people working out in the background, but that was fun.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am here with
Amelia Furlong.
Amelia, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Awesome. I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. What film or film will you be in tonight?
I'm in Olivia's film, and I'm also I have a little cameo in Brendan's film.
So, what kind of preparation did you do for your character?
I read the script for Olivia's. I read the script a couple times. I really enjoyed. I talked to her a lot, asked her a lot about her vision. I liked the character.
Yeah, really important stuff. What is something your character has taught you?
I think that my character, Rory, she's very chill. She's very laid back, which I wish I were. So I think she kind of if you watch the film, you'll see she kind of just lets the interrogation happen, and I feel like I'd be a mess. So it was cool to if I were being interrogated and I was cool about it. It's just in life, you know.
I'd be a mess too. Or in that, yeah. What favorite memory do you have from the film?
There was one time we did a take where we didn't follow the script, and Max and I were allowed to do whatever we wanted. It's improv lines and made up lines and all that. Invoked the fourth wall a couple extra times, so that was really fun.
Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, last question. Can you tell me one of your favorite lines?
That's really hard. I will have to say it's a line that was said during the improv, but it's probably not in the movie, so I'm not going to say it. Thank you. You're a great interviewer.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Good to see you.
I'll see you later. Everyone, I am with Rachel Snyder. Rachel, are you a senior?
I sure am.
Yay, me too! Congratulations. I'm so excited to see you. What films are you in tonight?
Yes, I'm in the Puppet one. And then Olivia's show. Play. No, movie.
Yes, we are here on the movie festival. A couple questions for you. What kind of preparation did you do in filming?
Yes, so for one of my characters in Olivia's movie, it was a lot of ad-libbing. There was a lot of artistic liberties. So I really connected with my character, Drew Beaker. And I found I didn't really need to do a lot of preparation for the ad-libbing.
Cameo. Oh, you're ad-libbing. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great. What has been a challenge during filming?
A challenge during filming is definitely staying serious when you need to be serious. I'm mostly a stage actress, and yes, I found it difficult to do outlandish things in a room, a quiet room with minimal people.
Oh, I love that. Okay, can you tell us how your character's line is?
Sure. I don't know what I'm doing here or what this is.
Intriguing. Mysterious. I love it. Thank you so much. See you later. Hello, everyone. We have Bethany Corman. Bethany, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Yay! Okay, can you tell me what rooms you're in tonight?
So I'm the producer for Who is Taylor Anderson, and I'm also within the Monte Mafia, or also known as the Ventriloquist Hand.
Wow. All right. Can you tell me what has been a challenge during filming?
Definitely the balance of what things we were going to film when. I wasn't able to do a lot of puppetry because I would have to produce for Olivia's film, but it was still really fun.
Amazing. Can you tell me what kind of preparation did you do?
I had to learn how to do puppetry. That's pretty big. That's
popular.
Yeah, but it's not very popular. You'd be surprised. Nothing better than just.
I love it.
Great.
Okay. I'm gonna try a new question out. You're the first one.
Oh.
Yeah. What is something that didn't exactly go to plan? What did you need for?
We had 3 days in a row where our camera was a little bit wonky. We had zebra stripes. We also had overly
I don't know if you want to chat,
was insane. We still made it work. We had to reshoot a lot of shots, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's what matters. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So, what is your name?
My name's Ellie.
Ellie, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Awesome. I have a couple questions for you.
Sure.
Can you first start by telling us which films you are in?
I'm in Who is Taylor Anderson, and I am also an extra in Midfield Mrs. Hand.
Awesome. Thank you. I have a couple questions. So, my first one is going to be, what kind of preparation did you do for your character?
For my character, I definitely had to make sure that I didn't break because naturally I smile a lot. So I had to make sure I was very calm when I was playing my roles to ensure that I didn't accidentally break character. So that
I've been there. All right. I have one last question because we're on a rush. What favorite memory do you have? Do I just need one? I should just go.
probably there was one scene during Who is Taylor Anderson when there was a shot being filmed where it had no audio, and so somebody pulled up a phone and just started playing Dancing Queen by ABBA, and we all just started singing, and even though the camera was rolling, there was no sound, so we could be as loud as we wanted. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds so great. Thank you so much. I'm sorry we were a bit rushed, but I hope you have a great night. That'd be great. I can't wait to see you. See you later. Thank you so
See
much.
you later. Thank you.
All right. They're starting right now, so I think I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this.
It's a little extra surprise for him, but
All right, but that's it for the interviews. So thank you for joining me. I'm gonna have a great night. Yes, thank you. All right.
Class, by the way, Mr. Mullane, Jim Mullane, nice to meet everybody. If I haven't met you guys. I just going to start recording. I just wanted to let you know this is, we started this back in 2011, that particular season, and it's been going strong. Ironically, one of my former students, where is he? Stuart Yamatino. Where are you, my friend? Did I say it right that time? There you go, Stuart. Stuart actually was one of the first films we did, The Barn. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It came in today. Excellent. During COVID, we did not have any awards. We were doing international awards, and during COVID, we didn't have any movies. So The Barn was one of the first movies where we did, and I always thought, geez, that should always be tested. That would be really nice to send out to see if it stood the test of time. And it actually did. It won an international award, and I'm going to give that to him later on tonight. So it's a little extra surprise for him. But that being said, back to tonight, I do want to tell you guys, we actually have some great films. The movie should be approximately an hour, and the award should be about 20 minutes to a half an hour. The first thing, though, is some business. We do have a scholarship winner for WACAM. We usually give a merit scholarship, $1,000, and this young lady does a lot of work at WACAM. She was in my television production class, 1 and 2. She also worked on the COVID film, which won an international award as well. Olivia Lappin, you want to come down there and get you a scholarship? I haven't checked that out. He's doing it right here. Hold on, he didn't get up.
Oh, I mean, it's.
You gonna do it? All right, fine. This is for WACAM's webpage. You want to say anything? All right. That being said, don't go too far. We're going to start the films. Each director will introduce their film. If the director is not here tonight, the producer will. So we'll start with Olivia Lappin. Your first film's up. Thank you very much. Come on up. I want to say something about Sparta, too.
I don't know what to say. I found out about this speech not that long ago. Thank you guys for coming to see my film, Who's Taylor Anderson. I want to give a huge thanks to Mr. Mullane, Mr. O'Hara, Mr. Wax, and Mark Foreman, and a huge thanks to my producer, Bethany, and to my casting crew.
Detective Quinn Quigley. I've been assigned as the lead detective on this case. What do we know so far?
Hi, I'm Blake Moore. I'm the head of the investigation team. We were called onto the scene about 30 minutes ago, and the room was in a similar level of disarray as you see now. After conferring with administration, we determined that the only thing that was stolen was a big binder full of all student records on campus.
Well, do you have any suspects? Any fingerprints? Footprints? What? Come on. You have to have something. Human hair, fur. I'm not counting animals out just yet. Video surveillance. Any witnesses?
Slow down, slow down. We haven't had an adequate amount of time to procure that information just yet. Besides, a lot of that information is on you to find out, I'll remind you.
Well, suspects. You have to have suspects.
Again, that's on you to figure out. But we do have a letter thanking Taylor Anderson for stealing the records. What are you doing?
Yeah. This must be it. We have a suspect. I have a suspect. I need to find out who this Taylor Anderson is. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Quinn Quigley. I'm a detective. Newly minted. And on my first case, I have a suspect. But who is this Taylor Anderson, and why was he stealing student records? Doesn't matter now. I'm a suspect, and this Taylor Anderson won't know what happened to him. Taylor Anderson, why did you do it? Taylor Anderson, why did you do it? Taylor Anderson, why did you do it? Taylor Anderson, why did you do it?
Okay, I know this might look really weird, but I promise I didn't steal the school records. My name is Peyton Carter, not Taylor Anderson. I know who did steal the school records, though. It's this boy, Brad Mann. That's the name his parents gave him. He's actually really sweet and funny and cool and actually a really nice guy. Doesn't like the school records because he's worried it won't get him into college because he wants to get recruited for a good football school. I mean, I have to take his side. And he can't get in trouble, so I figured I'd just do that part for him, you know?
Where were you from the hours of 2300 last night to 0800 this morning?
Why are you using military time?
Because it's what the cool the professional detectives say. I think. I know because I'm a professional detective.
Are you?
Yes! I'm a professional detective. You want to see my credentials? They're right. Wait, I'm supposed to be the one asking the questions. Where were you from 2300 to 0800 this morning?
Well, this morning I came to school early for extra credit. And I was doing work and possibly was in the room right next to the school records.
Was anyone with you?
No. Nope. Just me.
But you went for extra credit.
That is correct.
So you went alone for extra help from nobody in the classroom that was right next to where the school records were stolen?
Absolutely. 1000%.
Alright, thank you for your time. I have other details to attend to. Taylor Anderson, why did you do it?
Okay, I know from your perspective I must look totally guilty. I'm that person in the movie you take 2 looks at and immediately think they committed the crime. It's all you can think about for the whole movie. It's all you can talk about for the entire movie. But I am not that person. At least, I hope I'm not. It would be really bad if I was that person.
So, Taylor. Taylor. Still hypothetical. Let's say it's sometime between last night and this morning, and hypothetically. And let's say, hypothetically, you find yourself doing something that you should not have been doing.
Something I shouldn't have been doing?
Yes. Let's say, a crime!
A crime?
A crime! Hypothetically.
Well, a crime? Geez, well, that's a crime!
I agree. A crime would be a crime. Ouch. But I'm specifically talking about a robbery.
A robbery?
A robbery! Let's say the person in question, the robber, hypothetically, took something that they should have given back.
They should probably give it back. Hypothetically, they should probably give it back.
I agree. A robber should give something that they take. They should give it back. Hypothetically, person in question here, the robber, of course, stole something, and they should probably give it back.
Hypothetically, that person should probably give it back.
I agree. A robber should give back the thing that they stole.
Hey, I don't know what I'm doing or how to do this. This detective is really intimidating. I know for a fact that this was not me. I left school early to go to the dentist. Then I went straight home to work on my bio project. Then I went straight to sleep. And in the morning, I just hung out with my friends in the commons. Oh, I know! I have a witness. My mom and my dentist can say where I am. Yes, that'll surely work. Oh, no, that doesn't sound cool either.
The proof is in the pudding.
You have pudding?
I would kill for some pudding right now. Especially if you put like little Oreo sprinkles on the top, like chocolate. Stop making me get off topic. Listen, I have to get information out of you.
Okay, that could have gone worse. No, that was the worst it could have been. I'll tell them soon enough. Hopefully I'll have time to finish my bio project before then.
I like this one. Look at it. No. Yoo-hoo! Pick someone's ball. No.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
Taylor Anderson, why did you do it?
I don't know. Did I?
Aha! I knew you would confess. Wait, what?
What? You think I'm just gonna crack under the pressure, confess to a crime you don't even know the half of, and then you get to walk out of here feeling like you, and then you get to walk out of here feeling like you did something good.
Okay, where did she come from?
You know what, Quinn? I hope you are a real good detective, because right now, you don't seem that good.
What do you mean? I have everything I need to pin you on this crime. Okay, did she just read my mind? Of course I don't have all the details of the case. If I did, I wouldn't be here. No, Quinn. Don't let the suspect get to you.
You know what, Quinn? I hope you are a real good detective. Because right now, you don't seem all that good.
I did not commit this crime. I showed up to school an hour late yesterday and left an hour early.
But this is what I live for. I will take any opportunity I can to screw up something like this. Bonus points for it having lasting effects. Plus, I don't really want to be in class, and this is by far more interesting than whatever garbage we were doing in English class.
Where were you from last night to this morning?
Your house. The dinner party was lovely. The mashed potatoes, divine.
Do you have an alibi for last night?
Do you have an alibi for last night, Quinn?
It's Detective Quigley.
Okay, Quinn.
Detective Quigley.
Good old Quinny.
Detective Quinn. You know what? Never mind. What can you tell me about the school record?
Ooh, probably has all the good gossip.
Anything else that might be in it?
Ooh, you know what? Can you find out what happened between Lauren and Sue? Last year, there was this huge screaming fight in the hallway, and I'm dying to know what it was about.
I'm gonna take a minute outside.
Detective Quigley?
Blake Moore?
Okay, so which one of them stole the school records?
None of them.
Excuse me?
None of them! Well, because none of them are Taylor Anderson.
Then who are these three? And where is Taylor Anderson?
Let's start with the first room. That right there is Peyton Carter. They were late to school, most likely getting a cup of coffee, well, because they showed up with a coffee cup, which had their name and the time at which they bought it written on it, as it would. And I noticed that the time written on the cup was after the school records were stolen.
So we can let them go.
Well, yes, but I do believe they are covering for someone. Brad Mann. He's one of the local football players and really is passionate about the game and passionate about himself. But he wants to get into one of those big football schools, but he really can't because, well, he's the resident bench warmer. I think he expected that if he could do a little tampering with the school records, then he would have had a better shot. And maybe he thought that Peyton Carter could help him out.
We can look into Brad Mann. How about Taylor Anderson too?
Oh, Drew? Had nothing to do with it. Well, no motivation, no action, no really anything. They just kind of accidentally confessed, so they can totally leave.
And Taylor Anderson 3?
Ah, Rory. Tried to manipulate me into thinking that, well, I did it or something. Or, well, tried to convince me that they did it. But I saw them keying a car this morning, so they didn't really, aside from that, nothing really happened.
You were so confident that one of these three was Taylor Anderson. Do you have any idea on who or where Taylor Anderson is?
Well, no. But I don't believe we'll ever see Taylor Anderson again.
What do you mean?
Well, Taylor Anderson was never here and will never come here, and I don't think... Yeah, he was never here in the first place.
What?
Taylor Anderson isn't real.
What? That doesn't make sense.
No, it's really strange, but you would happen to know something about it, wouldn't you?
What are you talking about?
Well, I expect that you know a thing or two about Taylor Anderson, considering you planted the evidence.
How dare you accuse me?
No, how dare you!
What are you talking about? I would never steal the records, much less pretend like I didn't.
Unless you were trying to steal them for someone.
What?
So, are you ready to go?
What?
Come on in.
What? Oh, God. No, no, no! What the? No!
Peyton Carter, how we doing?
I'm not Peyton Carter. I'm Taylor Anderson.
And I'm Taylor Swift. Anyways, you're not Taylor Anderson, and so you didn't commit this crime. You get out there and you tell Brad Mann how you really feel.
How do you...
I'm just a really good detective.
Okay, thank goodness I can finally get out of this room. I really hope he doesn't catch Brad. Maybe I can still sit with him at lunch.
All right, Drew, you're free to go.
You mean it wasn't me?
It wasn't you.
Oh, thank goodness!
Hey, Quinny. Been expecting you.
Oh.
Yeah. I have so much to say, so much to tell you. Yeah.
Wait, did you change clothes?
I wanted to look good in my mugshot. You know, like a collar, the blue
Rory,
brings out my eye.
Rory, I know it wasn't you. Okay, you can leave. The case was solved.
No, I have more information to tell you.
Get out. Thanks for joining me. That was pretty fun. Maybe we could do it again sometime. My car's this way.
Our next film is from Ulysses King, but he had a conflict with Mecco's senior dinner. So that being said, we have this producer coming out to say a couple of words, please. Brendan?
Hi everybody. So as Mr. Mullane said, unfortunately Ulysses wasn't able to make it tonight. His movie, The Competition, was, I think, inspired partially by like anime and stuff he liked. He said he was very sorry he couldn't make it, but he hopes you all enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.
Sam, are you listening? You'll never get into Harvard if you continue this. Are you paying attention to what I'm teaching? You'll never get into Yale if you continue this. Okay? Pencils down. You have just finished the hardest test you will probably ever take in your lifetime. Hopefully, many of you will get into our wonderful school, and we'll be hoping to see you again.
Welcome to Corbell. This year, we were lucky to have 2 students who got perfect scores on the exam, which has never been done before. Just because it's the first day doesn't mean that there isn't homework. Pages 12 to 31 done by tomorrow, please.
I bet on a horse 10-1, and it showed up at 3.
What is it?
Watch it.
Excuse me.
Hey! Hey!
We've all had all of our classes together and have been compared since we got into the school.
We are nothing alike. You're an idiot who can only think for himself, where I am the smartest person in this school.
Well, if you think you're so much better than me, then why don't we find out for ourselves?
I bet I can beat you at any sport or academic activity.
Fine by me. For a sport, I choose pickleball. For academics, any test that we take. And for an activity, chess.
Fine with me.
That was a true short, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Our next short is not 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Brendan, want to come on up? This is the ventriloquist's hand.
Alright, so this is my movie. It's called The Ventriloquist's Hand. It was inspired by crime dramas and The Muppet Show. And I think that's all you really need to know. It's 30 minutes though, so buckle in.
Alright, Oz, walk me through it.
"2022, our annual Thanksgiving dinner. And, on that note, an annual fourth quarter status meeting. It was the day Tommy Fitzpatrick was to pay his dues.
Oh, Tommy, come
Hey,
in.
Marlon, happy Thanksgiving, man. I brought mashed potatoes.
Oh, would you look at that? Bring those to the kitchen.
Oh, will do, thanks. Hey, Hanson, how are you, man? Happy Thanksgiving, dude.
Hey, Tommy. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I brought mashed potatoes.
Ah.
Hey, Tommy boy, take a seat.
How are ya?
Hey, guys. Oz, Coppola, happy Thanksgiving.
Let's we don't waste much more time. Henson, how's the turkey looking?
You don't pay me enough for a damn turkey.
Well, thank you anyway, Henson. Alright, first off, I would like to thank you all for coming. I know how time-consuming your work can be. But, now that we're all here, I would like to call this meeting of the Ventriloquist's Hand to order. I trust we all have our monthly reports in.
I do. Middle school operations have been moving along nicely. Profits are up 23%, and I've managed to survey most of the school to see who may be a potential asset in the future. From what I gather, we may be able to bring on 4 new members to the hand.
Business is good in the elementary schools. Happy Hollow and Loca have provided a strong showing, and Henson, I think we should expand to Clapper Hill immediately.
Excellent, that's what I love to hear, fellas. Now we just need someone to head our operations at Clay Pit.
Oh! I can do it, right? I mean, it makes the most sense. I'm the only member of the hand who's not the head of any territory.
Whitey, get in here.
Whitey,
I didn't realize you were here.
I invited him. Tommy, it's come to our attention that you deceived us.
What? No, Marlon, I would never.
Please, Tommy, save it. We know that you've been telling outsiders how we operate and what we do here. You've jeopardized our entire operation.
Alright, well, so what? I never told anybody anything incriminating. I mean, besides, Marlon, I started this whole thing with you, and I mean, you're talking business in front of Whitey. He's an outsider.
You sure about that?
What?
Tommy, it's Whitey who will head our operations at Claypit. He will sit at this table and be the newest member of our hand.
Is there something in these potatoes?
Regrettably, he'll be replacing you. Your services will no longer be required.
I wouldn't try those potatoes if I were you, though.
Henson, you think that's funny?
Shut
up! I will be damned if I lose a single cent because someone else thinks they can do what we do. Profits come from our offer being exclusive. Regardless, Whitey, I would be honored if you would take a seat at the table.
Oh well. It's a pleasure to join your ranks.
Let's raise a glass to the newest member of the hand. Now, let's get down to business. It's a nice sweater. I think I'll be keeping this.
This is when Kay showed up. From what I've been told, she moved to Wayland from somewhere in Ohio. Apparently, her parents had divorced and she wasn't taking it well. She was a real blank slate, an observer. Nobody knew what to make of her at first. Until...
Oh, sorry.
Hey, watch where you're... no problem. Hi, I'm Whitey.
I'm Kay. I'll see you, Whitey.
See ya.
That was the catalyst. From here on, the only thing on Whitey's mind would be Kay.
Who was that?
I don't know, some new girl.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to him...
Is this he taken?
She was thinking about him too.
Hi. Hi. I'm Kay. Oh, Grace. Lovely. Have you lived in Wayland long?
Yeah, since I was born.
Oh, so you must know like everyone then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So you must know about Whitey and all his friends, right? I mean, how could you not?
Yeah, Whitey was the guy who used to sell me essays in middle school. He's in some gang or something now.
Does this gang like do anything?
If you're looking to buy some papers, here's the room.
Thanks.
Listen, pal. The price is non-negotiable. Either you pay up or you do your history essay yourself.
Fine.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, Whitey.
Kay, you, remembered my name.
Of course.
What can I do for you?
I suppose you could just talk to me.
You just want to talk?
Absolutely. You need to tell me what your whole little business is about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no? Never mind then. I'll just go.
Oh, wait. You mean the ventriloquist hand? Sorry, I thought you were talking about something else.
The ventriloquist hand? Please tell me more.
Yeah, it's this underground operation we run, selling essays and test answers and stuff.
Like some sort of mafia?
I guess. We don't really think of ourselves that way.
We? Who's we?
Me, Marlon, Henson, Coppola, and Oz. We're the ventriloquist hand. Martin Henson is the head of operations at Happy Hollow Elementary School. He smuggles toys and snacks to kids under the universal cost of $5. His products are overpriced, but his buyers are glorified toddlers. They don't know any better. He's also a connoisseur of the culinary arts. His signature palette has won 11 district cooking competitions. Ozu Coppola runs Loker Elementary. He'll unblock game and streaming websites on school-issued computers and illegally pirates the PG-13 and R-rated movies for the students. Francis Oz is daimyo of Wayland Middle School. He peddles homework answers and essays. He's also responsible for the recruitment of new members to the Hand. Marlon Machiavellian is the kingpin of Wayland High School. He spreads answers for tests, which occur almost daily for the average student. Being the team player he is, he also has an affinity for fixing sports games and rigging them in Wayland's favor. Together, the five of us are each an individual figure. The five fingers. The fingers of the ventriloquist hand.
Wow. Hang on. Aren't you the boss of anything?
Well, there isn't a boss. We're all partners. But we're expanding to Claypit Hill Elementary School, and I'm going to be the Don. Plus, I'm planning this big job.
What big job?
I shouldn't talk to you about it. I shouldn't have told you anything. You're not a member of the Hand.
I'll just join then. Put me wherever I can be helpful.
I don't know. Even if I do, you're still not a finger. I can't really tell you.
Well, maybe if you told me, it'd prove that I could trust you. Maybe we could be friends?
I've got the midterm answers, and I'm going to sell them off to everyone in this school with the Hand, and we're going to make a hell of a lot of money.
What can I do to get involved?
The idiot folded, and Kay had her in.
This is Kay. I'm bringing her into the Hand.
Hi.
All right, she'll take a low-ranking position, say treat runner.
Great.
She quickly acclimated to the way we worked. Maybe a little too quick. Then again, there were forces at play we didn't quite know about.
Hey, Kay. How's working for the Hand?
It's amazing, Whitey. Thank you so much for getting me in.
Of course, no problem. So, I was wondering, there's this thing I've been wanting to ask you for a while now.
So how are the midterm plans going?
Oi! Not so obvious. We have to be careful about this.
Okay.
So, good progress or?
Things are moving along nicely.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, plenty of pre-orders.
Listen, Whitey. I'll see you around. I've got a class.
Well, Kay, I need to...
Come here. Oh, okay. Great, you're on time. Please, come here.
Who are you?
Tom, or Tommy, whichever you prefer. So, listen, Kay,
How do you know my name?
I actually know a lot of things. I know you've been working for the ventriloquist hand, and I know that you're planning something, which you need help with, don't you?
Doesn't prove a thing. Those are just vague blanket statements.
Alright. Maybe so. Just tell me, what do you know about the midterm job?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Tom. You know what? Let's go for a walk. I was a finger of the hand myself, actually. A co-founder, believe it or not. But then, Marlon kicked me out and replaced me with Whitey.
Why?
I told some outside friends about how we run the operation, and Marlon doesn't want the risk of a competing business, so in order to preserve his empire, he just got rid of me.
Marlon's the ringmaster, isn't he? Whitey says they work together as a team, but I don't buy it.
Yeah, Marlon's the ventriloquist, if you will. The hand is just a front for him to trick other people into doing the dirty work for him. He only ever works through another finger of the hand or one-on-one with the teacher. That way, if they were to ever come forward and try to expose him for what he was doing, well, they'd be admitting they were involved and essentially just writing their own pink slip.
So then, what is this all about? Why reach out?
I've been monitoring you and the hand since they kicked me out. I know that you and Whitey have a relationship of some kind, or at least he wants to. And I know that you've been moving your way up. Midterm job is right around the corner. The hand is gonna get restless. They're gonna get sloppy.
And?
Well, they spiked my potatoes, took my sweater, and kicked my body down a hill. I'm not happy with how they treated me. You know, they're only where they are now because of me. So I'm willing to give you the entire empire. You just have to help me break the fingers of the hand.
Tommy always gave himself too much credit. But the pieces were on the table, and Kay decided it was time to make her move.
Marlon, we need to talk.
Kate, what a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you?
Knock it off, Machiavellian. I've got a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
Please, do tell. Though, should I call the others? I'm sure Whitey would love to hear whatever you have to say.
I don't care about Whitey. I never have. And you know that. The midterm job's coming up. Sales will be like nothing you've ever seen before. Profits will be through the roof.
I know.
But you have to split the profits evenly between the other fingers. What if you didn't have to?
Where exactly are you going with this?
We go through with this job, right? Only we don't actually sell anything. We let the others do everything for us. We take a detailed record of every transaction, who it's between, and when it happened.
and then we send it off to administration when it's done. You're very careful not to publicly deal with anyone who could incriminate you. But the others? We could easily frame them as the only fingers of the hand. Call the police, get things serious, and then make off with all the money.
Be the perfect con.
You'd be rich.
It's a good plan. However, why would I risk all potential future profits? Getting rid of the hand means getting rid of all operations I, myself, don't oversee.
I'll take over the elementary schools, and the middle school if need be. You can continue to work with the high school, and it will be as if nothing ever happened.
I don't know.
Listen, you've got a week until the midterm job. Think it over. Let me know what you decide. I trust that you make the right choice.
She played him like a fiddle, tapped into all his sensibilities. He couldn't pass up her offer if he wanted to. Then came the job.
Yeah.
Hey boys, message from Marlon. Says he's got the flu.
Oh God, oh no. No, God, come on, no. Keep reading.
He says, I know the timing is inconvenient, but I trust that you four can handle your responsibilities without me. I'll expect the same turnout as if I were there.
What? Now? But the midterm job's next week.
Well, that's fine, right? We'll just stick to the plan and everything will be fine.
You idiot! The plan had Marlon in it. How do you forget the most crucial part of our plan, but God forbid forget to put on that stupid crown?
Hey, watch it. You can't talk to me like that.
You're not gonna do anything about it, false king.
How about I do something when you actually get your PhD, Doc?
Ow, God damn it! Jesus, God!
Hey, boys, hey, break up, come on.
Hey, enough. We stick to the plan, we make money. With or without Marlon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yes,
No, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Yes,
got it.
yes, yes,
Nice doing business with you, my boy. Be easy out here.
Feeling good?
Feeling great. How much did we rake in?
$50,000.
That's an absurd amount of money. Has Miss Mizuguchi sent out anything?
The principal? Funny you should ask. She just emailed the entire school.
Jesus Christ.
That's $10K for each of us.
Let me just make a call.
Hey, Whitey. I heard. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was thinking, maybe since my budget has gone up so much, I could take you out to dinner sometime?
Like a date?
Yeah, like a date.
Sure, Whitey. I'll go on a date with you.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
Don't mention it. Huh.
Hey, partner, you got Coppola, Whitey, Henson, and Dr. Oz.
You four are under arrest for illegal dissemination of midterm answers in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 128, Section 8.
And you especially.
Yeah, for impersonating an officer.
Dear Wayland High School students, it has come to the administration's attention that the majority of you all took part in what can only be described as the largest scale cheating scandal our town has ever seen. 3 of your peers have been confirmed to be selling off stolen midterm answers to you all.
Hey, get back here.
Which only a minuscule number of you did not purchase.
Hey, give me.
Our hearts as a collective teaching body ache when we see such blatant, disrespectful, and imbecilic actions are performed by those who we pour so much of our time and dedication into.
Oz? That's right.
We are saddened beyond comprehension, and our disappointment is immeasurable. To preserve the integrity of our testing process, and as a way to punish you all for your heinous act, we shall be performing a mandatory school-wide retake of the midterm assessments. We hope you all understand the gravity of the situation and are mature enough to be held accountable for your actions. I will send out another letter with more details in the coming days. With reprehensible intent, Miss Mizuguchi.
She set us up. We fell without a hitch. Word is, no one's seen Marlon since. Boy, wait a sec. What are your thoughts? How does it look?
My opinion? She played y'all like puppets.
How's your share treating you?
Pretty good, seeing as I only got 10 of the 50.
Oh, please. You'll be able to afford any guilty pleasures you want for the rest of your academic career. How's business going?
Good. Got a lot on my plate, but it's manageable.
I must say, Kay, you've outdone yourself. The transition of power has been seamless. Frankly, if I wasn't here, you'd fill the void of power nicely.
That's the plan.
I guess it is. I must say, I like the car.
Oh no, it isn't mine.
Huh?
Bobby? Come on. Hey, Marlon. We have unfinished business, bud. You took my sweater. You got this from here?
I've got this.
All right, good. Great job. A suggestion?
Yeah?
You might want to rebrand. Reflect the new management. Try just the ventriloquist.
Let's hear it for the police too. They were really great sports lovers. So just a couple of little business before we go into the major awards. This is actually a major award. Each year we actually take either the best script or the best film, and we usually send them out to international awards. Last year we did not have a typical award program because it was the end of COVID, so on, a lot of stuff happened, but needless to say, we had 2 movies last year, and I sent them both out for the awards. And let's take a look at what we actually received. They both won. So let's hear it for these 2 films. Everyone that was involved, you can now put on the resume and you have a talent. So it's pretty exciting. Also, I just want to call out somebody. Stuart Yamamoto, as I said, I snuck over to the studio. Stuart, you got an award too, my friend. Here it is. I'll hand it to you at the end. He won one too the other year, and I wanted to give it to him as well. So just that being said, I have it here. Now that being said, I do want to tell you guys this particular class, if you don't know what it actually is, it actually these kids work really hard. They do everything from create their own scripts, sell their idea. We have the administration come down. Each one has to do a presentation to the principal, superintendent, and so on. It's pretty intimidating. But that being said, each year we find out which movies are being produced. Once that is done, the kids actually go into post-production. They create their shot lists, their templates, and so on. And then they actually start their auditions for casting with the honors dramatic class, which are a lot of fun there as well. Sometimes they fight for different actors and so on, you can imagine. We go into rehearsals, we go into production. We have different crew members, we train the actors as well on cameras, and we actually utilize the entire school. Empty classes, we shoot all of second quarter, third quarter, the kids go into post. I'll tell you what, why don't we just watch this video and it kind of tells the story. Go for it.
Everything depends on execution, putting it together.
As you can see, they put a lot of work into it. Mr. O'Hara and I are going to actually do the announcements tonight for Best Ollie Woods and Mr. O'Hara, who also is the dramatic arts teacher. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. I believe I have the first one, my friend. Let's see. The nominations for Best Screenplay. No, reading it wrong. Sorry, guys. Mr. O'Hara was first. I got the wrong sheet.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm excited for the first round of nominations and award. This is for Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are Bethany Foreman as Coppola the Puppet for The Ventriloquist's Hand, Rachel Snyder as Grace for The Ventriloquist's Hand, and Amelia Furlong as WSPN reporter for The Ventriloquist's Hand. And the winner is Bethany Foreman as Coppola.
You can actually say things if you'd like next. All right, next award is Best Cinematography. Olivia Lappin for Who's Taylor Anderson, Brendan Hines for The Competition, Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand, and the winner is Brendan for The Ventriloquist's Hand.
very much. Thank you.
All right. On to the nominees for Best Supporting Actor. The nominees are Max Markarian as Henson Puppet in Ventriloquist's Hand, Brendan Hines as Tommy in The Ventriloquist's Hand, and Wilson Harding as Brad Mann in Who's Taylor Anderson. The winner is Brendan Hines as Tommy in The Ventriloquist's Hand.
Thank you. I don't think I should have won this, but thank you anyway. Yeah.
Best editor next nominations. Olivia Lappin for Who's Taylor Anderson, Ulysses Lopez King for The Competition, and Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand. And the winner is Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand.
Thank you. The editing in particular was a really difficult part of making this movie. There were certain things even then that I wish I had done that I didn't get to do, but I'm still very thankful that I got this. Thank you.
It was there till 11 o'clock sometimes, p.m.
All right. My favorite category, the Best Extra nominees. The nominees are Ellie Brogan as Lucy in The Ventriloquist's Hand, Ben Monkern as police officer in Who's Taylor Anderson, Lulu Comatant as police officer in Who's Taylor Anderson, and Mars Marabella as teacher in The Competition. And the winner is Ellie Brogan as Lucy in The Ventriloquist's Hand.
Best Screenplay nominees, Olivia Lappin for Who's Taylor Anderson, Ulysses Lopez King for The Competition, Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand, and the winner is Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand.
I want to thank both my parents, Mom and Dad. Thank you guys very much for showing me the Muppets when I was little. And thank you, Dad, for showing me all the crime. Thank you, Mom, for showing me The Godfather. I don't mean crime, you didn't show me crime, but just crime movies in general. And thank you, Ben Affleck, for directing The Town.
All right, on to Best Actress. The nominees are Lulu Comatant as Kay in The Ventriloquist's Hand, Molly Mornowek as Peyton Carter in Who's Taylor Anderson, Rachel Snyder as Drew Peaker in Who's Taylor Anderson, Amelia Forlong as Rory Kendall in Who's Taylor Anderson, Ellie Brogan as Blake Moore in Who's Taylor Anderson, and Bethany Foreman as Alex in The Competition. And the winner is Lulu Comatant as Kay. The nominees for Best Actor. Ben Monkern as Whitey Puppet in The Ventriloquist's Hand. Mars Marabella as Oz in The Ventriloquist's Hand, Max Markarian as Quinn Quigley in Who's Taylor Anderson, Brenna Davies as Sam in The Competition, and Wilson Harding as Marlin in The Ventriloquist's Hand. And the winner is Max Markarian as Quinn Quigley for Who's Taylor Anderson.
Best director nominees, Olivia Lappin for Who's Taylor Anderson, Ulysses Lopez King for The Competition, Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand, and the winner is Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand.
I actually do have something to say for this one because a lot of my job was made easier by my cast and crew. So huge shout out to you guys, great job. Thank you for working the camera, operation and everything. Team effort, thank you.
And the last award for Best Picture. The nominees are Olivia Lappin for Who's Taylor Anderson, Ulysses Lopez King for The Competition, and Brendan Hines for The Ventriloquist's Hand. The winner, I forgot to read that, The Ventriloquist's Hand.
Didn't see this coming. Thank you everybody so much for watching it. Thank you to the Honors Dramatic Arts class for doing a great job performing and helping out with the crew. Huge shout out to Mr. Adam Lang in the back there for writing original music, which was awesome. Thank you to my dad for buying the puppets. And thank you to Mr. Mullane, of course, for teaching script to screen, and Mr. O'Hara for teaching our wonderful performers. Thank you all very much. Have a good night.
By the way, if you didn't know that, Brendan's getting one of these from last year, his film. I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Thank you, and again, a shout out for the students that came. We've got Kevin over there, 2012, and we have Stuart Yamatino from 2011. Pretty awesome movies. You should all check out the movies at Wayland's website under the Wayland High School Film Festival. Again, thank you very much, and let's hear it for our producer Brendan up there. He did an amazing job. Thank you. By the way, 2 extra awards. Does anybody want them? Whoever gets here first, I'm sorry, guys.
I'd like to thank my parents for, I don't know, wait, they're not here.